Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for player ratings before we head back down the motorway. Player ratings. Are they going to get any ratings today?
Rubbish. You know what? It felt weird. You know, normally you interview me, right? And me, because now I know how sometimes when I'm interviewing some fans, how they feel.
Yeah.
Because it was, honestly, today was really, really poor, man. You know what I mean? Honestly, I'm still, you know, the game's finished now, about an hour and a half is finished, and I'm still really disappointed at that performance. I really am, you know what I mean? And a lot of players look away, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I was surprised to see how angry you are in your fan camp, Rob. I could see you building up anger more you're talking about. It's frustrating. But
look how good the fans were tonight. I mean, you know,
singing from before the even players come out.
I get the fans a 10 straight away. You know what I mean? So they came here in their numbers. The end is sold out. It's a Monday night. You know what I mean? It's cold. It's wet. They're here. You know what I mean? But the players on the pitch did not. You know, I know it can happen. I know he's not every week, but that was poor.
Yeah, they didn't emulate how us standing by them from the beginning. Let's start with the goalkeeper. Let's look at Aaron Ramsdale. What'd you give him?
Yeah, Ramsdale. Listen, he didn't do anything wrong. You know, he had no chance with that goal. Unbelievable goal by Damari Gray. And yeah, he had no chance with any of them. So you know, you can't. Yeah, I'll give Ramsdale 7.
I think that's fair. He stayed at the end as well. Clapped the fans. Yeah. He gave his gloves as well to.
I think he's about one of the only ones who could.
He's the only one. Yeah. Let's go to our right back, Tomiyasu.
I thought he played well actually, and you know he got studied right in the face. I didn't really see that at the time. The guys were showing me afterwards, but that looked really nasty. He won every header. He was very combative. I liked him today. He had the right attitude. He had the right mentality. You know, I think I give him a 6 today 6. Because you know he was okay.
Yeah.
He was okay.
I agree with you there. Let's go with Ben White.
Yeah. I wasn't that impressed with Ben White. A couple of times he made some surging runs, but I felt he slowed down the play too much tonight. And I didn't think he looked after Richarlison too well either. I thought he was quite disappointing today.
Made some key blocks, I must say, but apart from that...
Yeah, he did make a few blocks. I'll probably give him a 5.
Yeah, fair. Okay, cool. Gabriel?
Probably the same for him, although I thought Richarlison gave him quite a hard time tonight. You know, Richarlison is a very good player, he's a handful, and, you know, I'll probably give him a 5 as well.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, the return of Kieran Tierney.
Tierney, I thought played well, you know what I mean, was pretty solid, put in a couple of good crosses, which of course there's no one on the end of. We need a striker, which we've all been saying. You know, and even with Lacazette playing today, we saw still, you know what I mean, he doesn't get in to the box. You know, I mean, there's one delicious cross that Tierney put in, you know, and I think considering he's just come back from injury, I thought he did really well, and we saw the drop when he came off. So I'll probably give him a 6 as well.
Okay, interesting. Let's go into the midfield. Let's go to Thomas Partey, Robbie.
I didn't think he was great tonight. In the first half in particular, he was poor. In the second half, again, you know, he said himself in an interview, you know, he'll give himself 4 out of 10, and that's what I'm going to give him tonight. 4 out of 10 still.
That's generous.
He's got to start improving big time. This is a player that we are relying upon. Go out there, control the midfield, boss it up. You've got all the ability, you've got the stature, you've got everything.
Yeah.
But at the moment, you know, that again, on top of the United one, was another poor performance by Thomas Partey. 4.
Wow, 4, yeah, fair. Let's look at, I said the return of Kieran Tierney. It's now time for the return of Granit Xhaka.
Got a lot of stick from some of the fans because it's Xhaka, but I didn't think he was that bad, but he did what Xhaka does. He gave himself a problem because he gave away a stupid yellow card, which he always does, unnecessary, which then right at the end now, when, you know, he could have took one for the team, he can't, because then he'll get sent off. That's what he does a lot, you know what I mean? And again, Stricto said he's been here a very long time. You know what I mean? I don't want to blame him tonight. He weren't the worst player on the pitch. He was trying
to blame.
You know, he's just come back. He's trying to make. You know, I'll probably 5 out of 10.
Okay, fair enough. Let's look at. Let's go to Bukayo Saka. I think people have been. I don't know if you've been a bit harsh as well on him. But there's a few fans as well saying he wasn't at it today. But I think he kept the ball very well today.
I thought he was. You know, if I looked at a player and I said a threat, he was a threat because he picks up the ball and he drives up players. But I didn't think he did it enough. I didn't think he was intense enough in the first half. You know what I mean? It was too slow. You know what I mean? He sets a really high standard and he didn't really live up to that high standard tonight. I thought I'll probably give him a 5 as well.
Okay. Martin Odegaard?
Scored a goal, 2 in 2, was busy. I want to see him create more. He doesn't create enough at the moment, you know what I mean? But he did score. And for that, you know what I mean, that's 2 in 2. And I've been saying that I want to see midfielders scoring goals. And for that, he's answering. So that's great. That's great to see. I'll probably 6 tonight.
Okay, 6. Martinelli?
I thought Martinelli was one of the few players, the intensity and level that he was playing at in the first half is what I expected of the whole team. And it seemed to be only him and Tomiyasu that was at that level, you know, and maybe Tierney, right? And Tierney's just coming back from injury, but he led by example. That's a kid. You know what I mean? He was, you know what I mean, he was fighting for everything. I'll give him a 6 as well.
6 as
Martinelli.
Well. Okay, Lacazette.
Well, what did he do today? Got the chance to start. I thought he did nothing.
People were screaming for him. Drop Aubameyang, bring in Lacazette, bring in Martinelli.
Did nothing. I don't think he really held it up. It was a bit slow. There was no intensity. His closing down wasn't as good. It was very easy for Everton tonight. Very easy. You know, like you heard that Everton fan say, you know, I mean, we were struggling. You know, another fan said, you know, Arsenal are too nice. That's what we were tonight. He was poor tonight, I thought, 4.
Okay, let's look on to the subs now. Let's start with Eddie Nketiah.
Kelechi saying, no, he came on, he created a lot, but you've been sent on to score. Right? He had a big chance from just out and he blew it, right? And I'm sorry, I don't care about the things he created. Yes, listen, not that I don't care about it. Fair play to him, but your job, you're a striker. 2 yards out, man, come on, that would have made us 2-1. This could have been a different game. Wouldn't have deserved it, but sometimes you win games you don't deserve, you know what I mean? And he missed a sitter, and for that, I have to mark him down a 4 out of 10.
Well, okay, Nuno Tavares?
I thought he was poor when he came on as well, you know what I mean? He kept giving the ball away, he was sloppy, he looked nervous. You know, I don't know if it's the tight pitch or whatever, it didn't seem to suit him. But again, not great. 4 for him as well. 0 impact, really.
Yeah, and I know he didn't get long, but he did have one big opportunity. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
You know, if ever you want a chance to get yourself back in the favour of all the fans.
You always speak about, I want it to drop.
You know, I was looking for that guy. Remember that guy at Manchester United who called me out? I was looking for him. I say he's going to come and find me after the game. Thankfully, it looks like he ain't here tonight, but he would have been spot on. Come on, Aubameyang, man. That's meat and drink to a player like you of your quality. You've got to finish that chance at the end. We get out with a point. Even a point, I would have been disappointed at, but a point is not as bad as a loss. Back-to-back losses now. And he missed it. And I thought that was he is so badly off form at the moment. It's unbelievable. It's shocking. 3. I've got to give him, because that's a, you know what I mean, that's a game-changing miss. And I don't know what, jeez, man, I don't know what to say, man. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of times I root for him and stuff like that, but I don't know, man. He is really off it right now. He needs to rediscover it fast, and you know,
Let's do the referee, because he had some big controversial decisions. He missed a bit.
The referee, you know, what I mean, listen, you can't. The VAR's not the referee. The VAR's given those. I looked at them. I think the VAR was right. They were offside decisions.
Make it together. Ref and VAR for you.
The VAR got things right, so you got to, you know, say VAR got everything spot on. So 7-8. The referee today, you know, the Tomiyasu thing. People are showing me stills and that. It's very hard, you know what I mean, again, I think maybe I shouldn't give the VAR 8, because that more is like a VAR to look at.
You should go check. The ref should go check them
VAR. But apart from that, listen, you can't blame the referee for anything tonight. I don't think he was against us. And he's Mike Dean, who normally is, but I don't think he was against. That's no excuse tonight. It's 7-8. He was all right.
Okay, you gave the fans obviously a 10. Let's go to Mikel Arteta to finish up. What do you give them?
Yeah, well, I got to look at Mikel Arteta and say, why is the team so flat? In a game like this, where I said it in my interview, Tottenham won, West Ham won.
Yep.
Man United won.
Yep.
We had to win this game today. This is a must-win game, not even a draw. Even if Aubameyang scored that chance at the end, I'd have been disappointed with 1 point. Win this game tonight, and we're in that fight for top 4. What we want to see as fans this season, we're a bit surprised that we're in this situation.
Yeah, I agree.
But we want to see us fighting for top 4, and that today was meek. We ain't fighting. That was no fight tonight. That was zero fight. Right? That was zero fight today. And Arteta, why were the players not up for it today? And in his substitutions, I'm sorry, I agree with what some of them guys were saying earlier. I would like to come out. Right? Pepe has to. What's Pepe done? There must be some fallout or something. Yeah. Because Eddie Nketiah should not be coming on in front of Nicolas Pepe. I'm sorry. Nicolas Pepe is some more goal contributions. He's more likely to score a goal. He plays. When was the last goal that Eddie scored? I'm sorry, in the Premier League. That was a weird decision to me. He did it at Man United. He did it again tonight.
It's a hard one. What do you give?
4. We've lost to Everton. We've lost to Everton, a team that's in the mud. You know what I mean? They were calling for their manager. They were calling for the board. You know what I mean? They were calling for Ken Wright. Everybody, get them out. They were on their knees.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I know. And it's Mikel Arteta's job too.
And then we've come along and we've helped them up and said, yo, get up, man. Get up. No, you're all right, bro. Yeah, get up, man. Get up, Everton, man. You're all right. You know what I mean? You're supposed to come to these places and be ruthless.
And kill them off.
Ruthless. You know what I mean? I like Everton as a club. I like their fans, right? I always enjoy coming here, right? But when we come here, we've got to become here as killers.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean, put them to the sword. They're in a bad way at the moment. Instead, you know what I mean, the gift that keeps giving, Merry Christmas from everyone at Arsenal. Here is 3 points.
Yeah.
Nah, terrible.
Yeah, you're right there. Very tepid from Arsenal today. I want to quickly, before we round off, just give me your man of the match. You spoke about Tomiyasu, you spoke about Martinelli. Who's your official man of the match? I know it's a loss.
Man of the match after that. I'll give it to Tomiyasu. Okay. You know what I mean? Because I thought, you know, he was the one that or Martinelli. Tomiyasu or Martinelli would get it from me because they came with the right attitude, the right effort. Rest of the and maybe Tierney, the rest of the players.
Yeah, nothing. Well, listen, that's it for player ratings. Make sure you let us know your player ratings in the comments below, and don't forget to like. And hopefully, we'll see you with a better result this Saturday. Take care.
This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com.